So, as we understood that Bayes' theorem is, it discusses conditional probabilities, conditional probabilities. That is, probability of an event A occurring given that B already occurred is probability of A and into probability of B occurred given A by probability of B. So when we apply this for learning, what is learning? What we have in a learning? What we have in a learning? In learning, we will have an hypothesis. Hypothesis, we know any statement, something like ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళకి క్యాన్సర్ వస్తుంది, ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళకి కోవిడ్ వస్తుంది, దట్ ఈస్ అ హైపోథసిస్. దాన్ని వ్యాలిడేట్ చేయటానికి we will have example data. Example data, or which is also called training data, training examples, training data or training examples. So generally problem is in learning, when the training data is given, from the training data we want to propose best hypothesis. We want to come up with best fitting hypothesis by based on the data. Suppose ఇప్పుడు కోవిడ్ డేటా ఉంది, ఫ్రమ్ ద కోవిడ్ డేటా ఐ షుడ్ కమ్ అప్ విత్ బెస్ట్ హైపోథసిస్. ఎవరికి కోవిడ్ వస్తుంది, ఎలాంటి లక్షణాలు ఉంటే కోవిడ్ అని కరెక్ట్ గా చెప్పొచ్చు, దట్ ఈస్ అన్ హైపోథసిస్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇండికేటెడ్ బై డి. So in machine learning, our most of the problem is finding a best hypothesis. This is the machine learning task. For a given set of training data, we want to find, what we want to find?
Best hypothesis.
Best hypothesis. Best hypothesis which fits the data, which fits the data, or which is consistent with data. Now the data is the evidence, or the D, and hypothesis is H. So here generally our question is, given the data, what is the probability of a hypothesis? What is the certainty? What is the probability means? Certainty or uncertainty. What is the probability of hypothesis given the data? We can estimate this from the Bayes theorem. Probability of the hypothesis before seeing any D. Probability of hypothesis without seeing any data at all, without checking any data, into probability of data given the hypothesis. That means the data which is consistent with the hypothesis. Got my point here, Pillalu? What is probability of D? Okay, I will discuss it again. Then probability of data. Probability of data. Here, probability of hypothesis given the data is called Emannam? Chappandi? What is which probability? Posteriori probability. Posteriori probability. And probability of H is the probability of hypothesis when we didn't even check the data. Manam data ni check cheyaka munde without any knowledge of the data. So the probability of H before knowing the data. That we call as, tell me, Emannam Dinni? Prior probability. Then the probability of data given the hypothesis. That means hypothesis true అనేటువంటి data. That means data consistent with hypothesis. Data which confirms, data which adheres to the hypothesis. We have seen what is the consistent data and what is the inconsistent data in the first chapter. Gurtunda? When we have derived find-S algorithm, when we worked with find-S, when we worked with candidate elimination, there we talked with the consistent example and inconsistent examples. So here the data which is consistent with the hypothesis. దీన్ని ఏమన్నాం? దీన్ని likelihood అన్నాం. Likelihood. So these three, and probability of data is a constant. Probability of data is a constant. That is, it is independent of hypothesis. Probability of data, it has nothing to do with hypothesis. So from the equation, it is very evident that the probability of H given D, where probability of H given D, where H is a hypothesis or candidate hypothesis. H is one of the hypotheses belonging to a set of hypotheses, or in other words, I can write simply H belongs to H. What is capital H? H is set of hypothesis. So what lo oka hypothesis? H. There may be many hypotheses kada. We have seen yesterday in the previous problems. ఒక particular treatment వాడితే you will reduce the weight. That is one hypothesis. There will not be any reduction in weight. That is another hypothesis. There may be 50% reduction. That is another hypothesis. So capital H is the set of different hypotheses. So when this is the case, this probability of H given data is called MAP. MAP. Not map, which means maximum posteriori hypothesis. Maximum posteriori, which is known as MAP. Up to this is called MAP hypothesis. So more probability, more the validation of hypothesis. If this suppose there are H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, so on. In that, suppose one hypothesis has more probability, then that is a maximum a posteriori hypothesis, MAP hypothesis. So what we write is H, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. H map, that means maximum a posteriori hypothesis is maximum of where H belongs to H, the hypothesis which has more probability, that is MAP hypothesis. Among the available all hypotheses, which gives the maximum probability, that is called MAP hypothesis. What is MAP? Maximum a posteriori hypothesis. Now there is a function in mathematics and in Python also, argmax, which returns the maximum. So arg winner eppudanna winnara argmax returns the maximum value. Returns the maximum. So what I write here is, for the mathematical notation's sake, there is no change in the concept, but only for the sake of mathematical notation, what I write is argmax, which returns the maximum, the same. H belongs to capital H. What is capital H? Set of all the hypotheses. And what is small h? A single hypothesis. What is H map? Maximum a posteriori hypothesis. Otherwise, మనం ఫైండ్ డెస్ లో కనుక్కున్నాం, ఏం కనుక్కున్నాం? maximally specific hypothesis. సో ఇక్కడ ఎట్లా కనుక్కుంటున్నామంటే probability of the hypothesis given the data. And what is the formula for this one? What is the formula? Tell me. From the Bayes theorem, argmax, H belongs to H. What is the probability of H given D? Shailaja? మధ్యనేని వారు
సార్
చెప్పండి. What is the probability of H given D? probability of H into probability of data given H by the probability of data. Now we can understand from this H map will be more when the prior probability of hypothesis is more and the consistent examples or likelihood is more. But this will be less when the probability of data is more. And if the P of D is more probable without any relation to the hypothesis, నేను చెప్పేది అర్థం చేసుకోండి, ట్రై చేయండి. వాట్ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు సే ఇస్ యూ హ్యావ్ ద డేటా. ఆ డేటా ప్రాబబిలిటీ హైపోథిసిస్తో సంబంధం లేకుండానే మోర్ సర్టన్ అయితే అప్పుడు ఆ డేటా వల్ల మీకు హైపోథిసిస్కి ఏమి హెల్ప్ లేదు. ఆ డేటాకి హైపోథిసిస్కి సంబంధం లేకపోతే దెన్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో యూజ్. సో ఇక్కడ ఈ ప్రాబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ డేటా పెరిగితే ఇది తగ్గిపోతుంది. బట్ అవర్ మిషన్, అవర్ టాస్క్ ఈజ్ టు maximize this. So what we do is, when we talk about this H map, because it is probability of data has nothing to do with the hypothesis, I can drop the term because it is independent of hypothesis. It is same for all the hypothesis. Sorry, there is no by argmax, because P of D is same for all the hypothesis. I can drop the term and I can write prior probability of the hypothesis into probability of data given hypothesis. దీన్ని ఏమంటున్నాను నేను? Probability of data given the hypothesis is also called likelihood, or in other words, it is the consistent data among the data which is consistent with the proposed hypothesis. This in our textbook called 6.2 equation. We are in 6th chapter. It is 6.2 if you want to remember the number. Remember gadu, just when you open the textbook and see. And sometimes in some situations we don't know P of H. In some situations we don't know P of H. The prior probability we don't know. Then what we do? We will assign equal probability to the all equal probability to all the hypothesis. That means probability of H1 is equal to probability of H2, prior probability, H2, so on, probability of Hn. Then this is also independent of hypothesis. Then we can write that argmax H ఎందుకు నేను బై రాస్తున్నాను, H belongs to capital H because it is already fixed, independent. అన్నిటికి ఒకటే ఉంది కాబట్టి probability of D given H. This is called, because this is likelihood, this is called hypothesis of maximum likelihood. This is called hypothesis of maximum likelihood. Hypothesis of H, where HML is, what is HML? Tell me.
Hypothesis of maximum likelihood.
Likelihood. Hypothesis of maximum likelihood. And what is H map?
Hypothesis maximum a posterior.
A posteriori, and a more probable hypothesis. So this is the relation between the Bayes theorem and the learning problem. Bayes theorem and learning problem. So yesterday we considered an example. Yesterday we considered an example of cancer diagnosis, and probability of having a cancer in the entire population was 0.008, isn't it? 8 in 1,000. Probability of having cancer is 0.008. That means probability of not having the cancer is 1 minus 0.08008, that is 0.992. అంటే 1000 మెంబర్స్ లో 8 మెంబర్స్ క్యాన్సర్ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది, 992 మెంబర్స్ కి క్యాన్సర్ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. అండ్ ద యాక్యురసీ ఆఫ్ పాజిటివ్ టెస్ట్ ఈజ్ 98%. దట్ మీన్స్ క్యాన్సర్ ఉండి పాజిటివ్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళ ప్రాబబిలిటీ ఏంటి అంటే 0.98. And probability of క్యాన్సర్ ఉండి కూడా నెగిటివ్ వచ్చే వాళ్ళ ప్రాబబిలిటీ ఎంత అంటే 0.02. నెక్స్ట్, ద నెగిటివ్ యాక్యురసీ వాజ్ 97. దట్ మీన్స్ క్యాన్సర్ లేకుండా నెగిటివ్, క్యాన్సర్ లేదు నెగిటివ్ వస్తుంది ఎంతమందికి? ద ప్రాబబిలిటీ వాజ్ 97%. దట్ మీన్స్ 0.97. కానీ క్యాన్సర్ లేకున్నా కూడా పాజిటివ్ వచ్చే వాళ్ళ ప్రాబబిలిటీ 0.03. సో ఇప్పుడు హైపోథసిస్ ఏంటంటే, let us say H1, people, most people have cancer. That is one hypothesis. Or the probability of getting cancer is high. H1 is the probability of cancer is very high. H2, the probability of not having cancer is high. మరి ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది కదా సార్ 0.008 0.99 అక్కడ నుంచి చూసి చెప్పేయచ్చు కదా అంటే దట్ ఈస్ ప్రయర్ ప్రాబబిలిటీ. డేటాతో మనం ఏం అప్డేట్ చేయలేదు. ఇట్ ఈస్ అ ప్రయర్ ప్రాబబిలిటీ. We didn't see any data. We don't have any test data. But now we have the test data. So we want to validate this H1 and H2 based on this posterior probabilities or likelihoods. Sorry, these are all likelihoods. So now from this data, what is the formula for H map? What is the formula for H map? Maximum a posteriori hypothesis. H1 map is, or H1 let us say is equal to probability of H1 given D. H1 given D. That means probability of people having the cancer or probability of people having the cancer when they get positive. When they get positive. So what is the H1 map? We are, because it is independent of probability of D, just we write probability of H into probability of D given H. So probability of cancer into probability of having the cancer and getting a positive result. What is this value? Probability of cancer is 0.008 into probability of getting positive when they have cancer is 0.98. 0.98. What is the answer? Tell me. What is the value? 0.0078. This is H1 value. What is H2 value? What is H2? What is H2 value? No cancer. So that is equal to probability of not having cancer, into probability of getting positive when they don't have the cancer. So this is 0.992 into 0.03, 0.92 into 0.03, that is equal to 0.0298. Now, which is the maximum a posteriori hypothesis, H1 or H2? Which has the more probability?
H2.
H2 is a more probability. So what we say is our maximum a posterior hypothesis is H2, that people don't have the cancer has more probability. This is how we find the maximum a posterior hypothesis, and we also calculated the exact value by this exact value of the a posterior hypothesis also. given it is positive, having the cancer is probability of cancer into the probability of getting positive when they have cancer by the probability of all positives, which is calculated by probability of cancer, the same term which is above, into probability of positive when they have the cancer, plus this term, probability of not having the cancer, into probability of getting positive when they don't have the cancer. Idemo probable hypothesis. The probability, which probability? Posterior probability. Posterior probability is equal to, చెప్పండి, 0.008 into 0.98 by 0.008 into 0.98 plus 0.992 into 0.03. That is equal to 0.0078 by 0.0078 plus 0.0298, that is equal to around ఎంత వచ్చింది మనకి 0.21.
21%.
Yeah, 21%. And what is the posterior probability of not having the cancer when they are diagnosed as positive? 79%. This is sum, because both of sum is equal to 1. So cancer undi anna hypothesis kante cancer leni hypothesis, we call it as maximum a posterior hypothesis. Maximum a posterior hypothesis. So before we go further, before we see Bayes' theorem for concept learning. Concept learning means learning an hypothesis. Find-S algorithm, candidate elimination algorithm, decision tree algorithm, or these all are, they belong to the class of concept learning. So let us see some formulas of probability here. Basic probability formulas. Is it clear here, this problem? What did we discuss here? Maximum a posteriori hypothesis. Then we discussed about maximum likelihood. This is probability of H given D. Maximum of this. This is maximum of probability of D given H. So from the Bayes formula, we can find out which hypothesis has most probability with the given data. We can calculate this value for all the hypotheses, and which one has a maximum, we can call it as a maximum a posteriori hypothesis. This is the Bayes concept. Inka ayipoledu, it will go further. So tomorrow I will take the remaining part. So let me close with some basic rules of probability. Basic probability formulae. Number one, product rule. Probability of occurring A and B together. Probability of A and B occurring together. What is that? Rendu jarige chance, which is given by probability of A into probability of B given A. అంటే A జరిగిన తర్వాత B జరిగే probability into probability of A. Probability of A into A జరిగిన తర్వాత B జరిగే probability, which is same as probability of B into probability of A given B. This is the occurrence of A and B together. This is called product rule. Then there is another rule called sum rule, addition. Probability of A or B, A గాని B గాని జరిగేది, that is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. Anyone, either A or B, probability of A plus probability of B. Then already we have seen the Bayes theorem. What is Bayes theorem? What does it give? Posterior probability. Posterior probability. What is the formula? P of probability of hypothesis given the data is prior probability of hypothesis and the data which stick on, which consistent with the hypothesis by the probability of the data. And the last one is theorem of total probability. Total probability. Just now we calculated the total probability of P positive. So what is that? In other words, P of B. మనం ఒకవేళ దీన్ని A అనుకుంటే probability of A given B అని రాస్తే ఏం రాస్తాం? Probability of A into probability of B given A, the likelihood by probability of B. What is the probability of B here? What is the probability of B? It is the summation of, చెప్పండి మనం ఏం రాసాం ఇక్కడ? Probability of B into probability of, probability of A into probability of B given A. So probability of A into probability of B given A. that is a summation. So if there are I is equal to 1 to n, probability of AI into probability of B given AI. In other words, the probability of the data is sigma H is equal to, for all the H belong to capital H, probability of the hypothesis into probability of the data given that hypothesis. This is the theorem of total probability. This is what we have done here. మీరు ఇక్కడ చూస్తే probability of cancer into probability of positive given cancer, that is the first hypothesis. Second hypothesis is not cancer, so probability of not cancer into probability of not given the not cancer positive. So probability of hypothesis into probability of data given the hypothesis. This is the probability of data. So these are the formulae. So tomorrow we will see what is brute force based concept learning. Brute force based concept learning. సో అంతా ఒక్కరోజు చెప్తే మీకు మళ్ళీ రేపు మీరు రారు క్లాస్కి. సో ఐ విల్ స్టాప్ హియర్. యూ వాంట్ టు డిస్కస్ ఎనీథింగ్?